Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. In this video, we are going to talk about conditions that may return President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027. That's what we're going to talk about in this video. And you better pay attention, because what we're going to look at, you should be able to see it as a warning signal to you as a citizen and to the leaders who are working to ensure that he is a one-term president. And before I go further on this, if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. Now, Daniel Bwala, who is now the special assistant to the president, or the special advisor to the president, public communication on policies at the presidency, said something very apt in the past in his assessment of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He said that even if you give Tinubu 30 years, he will still fail. He's not going to achieve anything for the country. His presidency will fail, even if you give him 30 years. That was Daniel Bwala, his spokesman now. Now, that is a very apt description of the assessment of the president's capacity, which was why Nigerians rejected him in the 2023 presidential election. Because if you look at it, if you tabulate the votes of Nigerians who voted, Tinubu was declared president by INEC with 8.7 million votes. Atiku Abubakar got 6.9 million votes. That was a vote against Tinubu. P2B got 6.1 million votes. That was a vote against Tinubu. Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso got 1.4 million votes. That was a vote against Tinubu. And if you tabulate those votes, there are almost 15 million votes, almost double the figures that INEC use in declaring him president. So Nigerians know that he will fail. That was why they didn't vote for him. But he was able to get a small margin majority, with which INEC declared him the winner of the election. So it is a given that there's no magic he can do and win a free and fair election in 2027. It's not possible. His performance in office have also validated those who rejected him. It has shown that those people were smart in knowing that he is not in a position to be able to salvage the economy of Nigeria. In fact, things have gotten worse. Things have gotten worse under his watch than even Buhari, whose presidency was a basket case. People thought that they have seen the worst in Buhari. But now we are having a situation where people are buying a bag of rice at a rate unprecedented in our history, at a rate in which no civil servant can confidently afford it, at a rate in which they are now dividing yam tubers. They are cutting it into pieces in the market because many families cannot afford to buy one tuber of yam. They cut them into pieces so that families can be able to get something to put in their stomach, at least in the night, even if they have not eaten throughout the whole day. That is how dire the situation is under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Ordinarily, he is not supposed to be even thinking about winning any next election. Just like the economy was a determinant of the outcome of the American election, the economy ought to be a determinant of the outcome of 2027. And there is nothing this government can do that would make the economy change from what it is right now by 2027. Yet, despite all this, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu may return if things are not properly done, especially by the opposition. Now, there are things that are working in his favor. He has appointed the Chief Justice of Nigeria. Now he's going to appoint the next INEC chairman, Independent National Electoral Commission chairman, that will conduct the election. And I have said it here that despite the fact that he is in charge of all the institutions, if Nigerians determine in one voice that they don't want him again, not even INEC can save him, not even the Supreme Court can save him. That's my verdict. That is very clear. However, there are conditions in which he may return if things are not checked right now. Number one, and nobody's talking about it, everybody's talking about the tax reform. The thing that everybody should be talking about to ensure that this hardship ends by 2027 is the amendment of the Electoral Act. The Electoral Act, a situation in which the Electoral Act contains open check to the INEC chairman to be able to declare the presidential election result anyhow he likes, whether he wants to do it electronically, whether he wants to do it manually. That blank check must be cancelled out. We must embrace, like India, a total electronic election, transmission of result, electronic accreditation, electronic voting, electronic transmission of result. That should be sacrosanct. INEC should not be given the privilege of choosing whichever direction. Even in the Electoral Act, it was made mandatory, electronic transmission of result. INEC deliberately did not do it, but there is a need to emphasize on it that INEC can never conduct the election in this country in 2027 without electronic voting and electronic transmission of result. And on no account should INEC, any election that INEC holds in which they cannot transmit the result must be cancelled. The idea that there were glitches, which there was none, that led them to shut down cannot be tolerated. So this had to be itemized. The Electoral Act had to be rigid, and all those loopholes that INEC use in rigging election for the party in power must be, all those gaps must be closed. If it is not closed, it will be difficult for Tinubu not to return. If it is not closed. Now, I have said that defeating Tinubu, for him to go in 2027, his defeat must be overwhelming. It will be the kind of, like what happened in the last election. I just read out to you that Tinubu got 8.7 million votes, Atiku 6.9 million votes, P2B 6.1 million votes, Rabi Musa Kwankwaso 1.4 million votes. Now, the voting should be such a way that it will be so overwhelming that Tinubu will be getting like 2 million votes, and the candidate that Nigerians will support will be getting like 15 million votes. So that even INEC don't know where to go and manipulate the result to churn out the numbers to be able to help him. And if INEC cannot help him, there's nothing to take to the Supreme Court to even help him. So that brings up the issue of making sure that the opposition are in sync with one another, that they have a candidate that is marketable, that has credibility, integrity, that is incorruptible. Okay? We know that the APC is the most corrupt political party in Nigeria. Now, they used to think that PDP was corrupt, but the corruption under APC. If just by going to the Transparency International, go and look at the Transparency International ranking of Nigeria since APC came on board. They make PDP look like kindergartens in corruption. So you need somebody with integrity, somebody with impeccable character, somebody that could be able to mount the rostrum and talk about corruption with his full chest. And the APC will not know what to do about him. And we will say it with confidence. And I don't see any other person better than Peter Obi. Atiku can't mount the rostrum and talk about corruption, or talk about that Tinubu is corrupt, or that APC is corrupt. Who listens to that? But we know that corruption is a major challenge in Nigeria. We know it, but you have to have a messenger who will sell that message, and Nigerians will believe it. And Nigerians will believe that when that person enters, he's going to rid the country of corruption. He's going to rid the country of nepotism. He's going to rid the country of cronyism. So that is why you need somebody with integrity. Somebody that people will look at. They say, yeah, this person, he's different from APC. Look at his record. Look at him. Look at his record. Nobody's looking for him in America. Nobody's looking for him in UK over allegations of corruption. He is squeaky clean, so that he can be able to talk about corruption and a very important issue that Nigerians are interested in. But if we don't do that, and allow Atiku Abubakar to contest in the election, and then the votes are not protected, at the end of the day, Tinubu may return. So that is why the North itself, that is fed up with Tinubu, that is insisting that he must be a one-term president, have to forego their ambition to bring one of their own. The Arewa Consultative Forum said that one of their own is what they are going to support. But that's a big mistake. If they go by that, Tinubu may return. That's obvious. If they go with that mindset and pursue that agenda, that one of their own must be in 2027, Tinubu may return, despite his abysmal record. This topic is lengthy. I don't want to make this video too long, but I will bring up more information to show you that there are conditions in which Tinubu may return. Those conditions can be taken care of by Nigerians to ensure that he doesn't return in 2027. This is where I stop right now, and I may do part 2 of it to show proof that he may return if certain conditions are not taken care of by the opposition, by Nigerians. Because I keep saying it, it is the Nigerians that will determine who becomes the next president in 2027. They can rise above ethnicity, religion, INEC, and the Supreme Court to say enough is enough. We can't have this anymore. We can't continue to suffer like this in a country blessed so much by the Almighty. We can't continue to be slaves in our own country. Nigerians can do it, but there are conditions that must be met to ensure that it happens. And if those conditions are not met, Tinubu may return. I don't know what you think about this, but whatever is your position, let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.